The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now to present the commissioner, Adam.
To the great fans, to the first class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. We'll take a look at the Warriors. A three-game series, and they've definitely got the advantage with 2 games here at home. The question is, can they capitalize?
Well, it's important, Kevin, I think, to get off to a good start. You can't just assume that because you have the home court advantage, you're going to win the series. You still have to play good, solid basketball.
You know, this is such an important game for the higher seed. I mean, you lose this one and you dug a hole for yourself, having to go on the road for Game 2 in a must-win situation. And the starting group for the Spurs. Anthony Davis is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Vucevic, there's Collison, and it's Hood in at the 2 spot. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
They get the rebound. Vucevic, good D by Howard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Shumpert. Howard dishes to Brewer. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Brewer's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Corey Brewer. Now here's Curry. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Down low, here's Davis, and it's blocked. The try by Iguodala. And off the foul, and in it goes. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Collison against Curry. Fires from the wing. They get it back. Ariza passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And Vucevic gets to Collison. 18 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. Collison's got 5 points so far.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Nene. There's the dish to Shumpert. Warriors the rebound. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Collison. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now the Warriors moving it up. Iguodala's running and stolen by Hood. Feeds to Ariza from outside the arc. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio. Allen. Comes in for Rodney Hood.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Gerald Henderson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala off the left rim and out. Spurs trail by 9. Collison dishes to Covington. Davis against Curry. Outside Collison. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
All right, Doris, thanks.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Collison, and that one's good. Collison's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Curry with the three. The shot no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Shumpert. Allen with the rebound. Collison against Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. To the wing right side. And here is Curry. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Robert Covington. Allen is out there with Tony Douglas. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Zeller in at the 5. And Davis can't get it to go. And so here is Golden State. And Shumpert slams it in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Curry. 8 points for him. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 10 points for Steph Curry.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. By 13. Pass to Douglas. Davis with a screen on Curry. Douglas kicks to Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
It's Curry with the drive. Douglas with the steal. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The shot by Nene. No good. Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Howard. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and slam dunk by Shumpert.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Douglas kicks to Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Warriors leading by 11. On the wing, Shumpert. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And stolen by Zeller. McDermott with it. The Spurs working the ball around now. Lots of room. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Warriors shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. Spurs trail by 11. McDermott passes to Douglas. Davis kicks to Zeller. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
A little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And Howard has it in the corner. Back to Iguodala. Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Allen. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Passes it to Douglas. To the inside. Taken away by Nene. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Shot's good. 16 points for Steph Curry.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Douglas kicks to Allen. He dishes it to McDermott. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Curry's shot is good.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Douglas kicks to Davis. That's tipped. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. Outside for Curry. For the 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Vucevic checked in for San Antonio. Collison comes in for Tony Douglas. Now Collison. He's got 9. McDermott, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it. Wow, this is simply an amazing performance he's putting on here.
Collison against Curry. Now here's Collison. Tight defense on him. Iguodala with the steal. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and the first one drops. And some changes here for the Spurs. Robert Covington comes in for McDermott. Rodney Hood subbed in for Allen. Collison hits them both. 46 seconds left in the first half. Curry against Collison. The shot by Curry, no good. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Dishes it to Howard. Collison against Curry. Lets it go with a three. The offensive rebound. Here's Nene. Soft touch off the glass. Nene's got 4 this quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Collison hits them both. Here's Curry. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 28 points for the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Well, for the Warriors, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
With Nene, then there's Iman Shumpert, then there's Howard, and it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Vucevic a screen on Curry. Collison dishes to Ariza. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Ariza's got the first points to start out. The third quarter for the Spurs. Warriors leading by 19. Curry attacking Iguodala left side. Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. Nene, the screen. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And the shot is good.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there. Exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Hood, the pass to Collison. Here's Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Collison kicks to Hood. He feeds it to Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 9.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Spurs trail by 20. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The Spurs making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Here's Curry. 30 points in the game. And he dunks it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And it's denied. Iguodala dishes to Shumpert. Here's Curry with the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 35 in the game.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now, even when they've gotten a hand up. It has not seemed to matter.
A drive by Collison. Comes up empty down low. Here's Iguodala. Got a hand on it. And is out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Allen drives in. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Collison against Curry. Vucevic with the bucket.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Here's Curry. He has 35. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-5 run. Hit his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Here's Bolar. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Golden State on D. Davis sets a screen. Collison with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's McDermott. And the three off target.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
It's Allen with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio, and he makes both free throws. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Whoops, they